yards as the ball rolls dead at the 11:36. That's where the Blue Devils take over with 6 seconds left in the half.
Lebanon will get one snap because officially the clock won't turn
until they do snap it,
until
right.
the ball is snapped after a change of possession.
Matt Greer coming out at tailback, and let's see who's going to be in the football game now. I think Lebanon's going to go with a one setback. No, they won't.
McCarver is back there.
They've got McCarver in at the tailback slot now and using the double wideout formation, or two wideouts to the far side, one to the near side, and they give it to McCarver, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage almost like the yard. They knock him down at the 35-yard line, and the half will end. At halftime, it's Oakland 7, Lebanon none. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout.
Blue Devil football is brought to you by Bakes and Hooker, First Bank and Trust, First Baptist Church, Hartman Luggage Company, K.O. Lester's Cash and Carry, Lebanon Cablevision, Lee & Lee, Attorney at Law, Hardlow Funeral Chapel, Permapipe, a division of Midwestco, Piggly Wiggly, Rochelle McCullough and Alls, Attorney at Law, Square One Express, and Hallmark Drive-Thru Market, TRW Commercial Steering Division, and University Medical Center.
Both bands have performed, and Lebanon back out on the field. Oakland finishing with some stretching. The clock goes back to 12 minutes, and we're ready for the teams to get rolling again here in this second half. For Lebanon, Chris Hicks goes out, and Kenny Pyatt, a couple of seniors, Kenny Pyatt for Oakland, Chris Hicks for Lebanon, goes out, and they talk about what's going to happen here in the second half. Lebanon will receive the football to start this second half of action. Oakland won the toss to start the game. They elected to receive, to take the football. Lebanon will get the football to start the second half. Oakland still in the end zone, loosening up a little bit. The officials at the 50-yard line, and Clyde Harville, Lebanon with a solid effort in this first half. They appear to be kind of letting it all hang out and playing with a little wild abandon out there this evening.
Well, not a lot to lose, Tommy, and you said it. They've just letting it all hang out and really getting after some folks here tonight. And we've seen, particularly this defense, hit some people here tonight that we haven't seen hit this way all year long.
Well, they are attacking the line of scrimmage and really getting after Oakland. Lebanon will have that return team on the field to start the football game here in the second half. This program note: stay on the air with Blue Devil football for our post-game show, the Bob Dillard post-game show tonight. And then we will send it back to the studio for Scoreboard Central. All the scores from across the state of Tennessee and their playoff implications. Those guys will be on the air till 11:30 tonight. And, folks, they'll also be on the air for the next 2 weeks, in Week 11 and Week 12, bringing you playoff numbers and talk about matchups all across the state of Tennessee. So FM 99 will remain your source for scores on Friday night for this high school football action for tonight and 2 weeks beyond that. And don't forget, you can join me tomorrow morning with the Coach's Breakfast live from Uncle Pete's at 9 o'clock, and then at 1 o'clock pregame for the Cumberland University Tusculum football game. All kinds of local sports right here on FM 99. Clyde Harville, you've got the call of this second half.
Caballero going to tee it up, and back deep for the Blue Devils is the speedy freshman Tony McCarver, and what would look good right here is a kickoff return to tie this thing up. 24 minutes of football left to be played. It's 7-0 Oakland, and here is the kick. A squibbler down the near side. They don't want Carver to handle it. Easter will pick it up at the 18, get back at the 20, and get creamed at the 22-yard line. Easter brought it back for about 3 yards, maybe 4, to about the 22-yard line. Lebanon will put it in play at that time, and Tommy, evidently they've heard about the speed of this freshman that we have back there. They're not kicking the football to him.
Well, that's probably pretty wise on their part, kicking the low grounder, and Lebanon winds up almost with touchback kind of field position, the football at the 23.
And here come the Blue Devils in the third period. They trail by 7. Blue Devils need a score to tie this thing up. Pitt going to give it to Greer up the middle, and Greer going to blast out for 3 to the 25-yard line. And Lebanon fumbles, and Oakland has the football at the Lebanon 23-yard line. So the Blue Devils doing just exactly what they don't need to do here in the third period, as the Blue Devils have coughed up the football on the first play, and Oakland will have it. It's just inside the Lebanon 24-yard line, and the Patriots only have 24 yards to go for a second TD. They lead 7-0.
John, did you see who got the recovery for Oakland?
We didn't see, but he was just stripped from the ball, Tom. As soon as he got the handoff, they got a hand in there on it.
Double wideouts left, and here's Counts underneath for the Patriots. Back to throw is Counts, looking, firing, and it's in and out of the hands of a receiver down at the 10-yard line. And I'll tell you guys something, Counts has had some problems tonight, but it hadn't been on his end. He's had some receiver problems in this Oakland secondary.
He certainly has. He's had some drops tonight. Robinson open on the drag route and just flat dropped the football. Looks like a hold will be called against the Patriots, so that's big. That's going to back it up.
Well, that is really big, because that'll make it a 2 and 20 for the Patriots. Instead of instead of 2nd and 10, it'll be 1st down and 20 now for the Blue Devils. Let's see where they're finally going to put this thing down. Up at the 38-yard line. Actually, it's 1st and 25. Counts down the line, trying to run that option. Turns inside. Lebanon makes a good play from behind and knocks him down as he crosses the 35 down to the 34-yard line. And making the play for the Blue Devils is Tim Kelly, diving on from behind and bringing him down.
Kelly missed a lot of the first half of the football game with a knee or ankle problem, but the senior gamely going back out there for the second half and making the play right there on the quarterback, Wes Counts, as he came out on the speed option.
And Kelly walking with a big limp out there now, but he's hanging in there and saved some yardage there with a diving tackle from behind on Counts, the quarterback, on the option. 2nd down and 20 after the gain of 4. Counts with a long call. Back, wants to throw, rolls out to the near side, got some protection, fired up in the middle, and it's caught down at the 22-yard line, and that is going to bring up about a 3rd down and 10 situation.
Robinson,
for the Patriots.
Robinson on the drag route. They ran the play fake. A couple of fakes in the backfield, a little half roll by Counts as he gets out on the corner and delivers the football to Brent Robinson for the completion, and now they're back right around where they started the drive after Lebanon lost the football.
And it'll be 3rd and 8 situation now at the 22-yard line of the Blue Devils. And Robinson making that catch on a low pass, and he had dropped an earlier one at the 10-yard line. Long count by Oakland. Counts back to throw, straight drop back, flags are down. They're going to blow this one dead.
Looks like a delay perhaps against Oakland. Now the penalty looks like it's going to go against Lebanon.
Encroachment on Lebanon.
So the mark off against the Blue Devils. Terry, what's the penalty situation tonight?
Tommy, with that penalty, Lebanon only penalized 2 times tonight for 10 yards. Oakland 3 times for 30.
But that one comes at a strategic point, because a 5-yarder moves it up and it makes it 3rd down and 3 now. So they've got 2 tries to make 3 yards from the 17-yard line. And Oakland, with that big power fullback, is going to be tough to stop without getting this 1st down. Oakland with 2 wideouts to the near side. And down the line, no, they're going to give it to the fullback up the middle. He's still on his feet over the 15, over the 10, fighting down near the 7-yard line, and Lebanon finally knocks him down. It'll be 1st and goal as they give it to Emerson Williams, the big fullback, and he churns and leaves 2 Blue Devils laying on the ground in his wake back upfield.
Well, and you called it, Clyde. They have the power fullback, the guy capable of making the big plays. And, Terry, that's his first carry of the second half.
First carry of the second half, big 3rd down carry. He picks up 10 to the 11 and 7, setting up 1st and goal for Oakland.
Oakland with a 1st and goal. And if the Blue Devils could manage to get out of this with only a field goal, it would be a miracle. Lebanon got to hurry to get a man off the field. Oakland with the count. They hand it to that big fullback, and he blasts up the middle. Gets awfully close down there, but let's see where they're going to put that knee down. I think maybe around the 4-yard line is where the guy on this side says it looked like he hit down. So they'll put it at the 4. It'll be 2nd down and goal from the 4-yard line. Lebanon did a good job stopping the big guy that time. Boy, when he gets up ahead of steam, he is tough to bring down.
Bain had replaced Clemens for 1 snap, and now they switch back. Clemens returns at defensive tackle.
And here comes Oakland. And they've got a big guy in that backfield now, but they give it to Williams again, the fullback, and Lebanon's going to stop him at the 5. They stuff him for a yard loss. A couple of Blue Devils had their hands on him. Pereira was one, but Rich came up out of the secondary to help out, and they finally hit him about 3 times and knock him down, and he loses a yard, and it's 3rd now and goal from the 5.
Nice defensive effort there, John, by Lebanon secondary, coming up and making the play.
Rich coming strong from that free safety position, Tommy, closing the deal on the big fullback from Oakland.
And the Oakland Patriots now with 2 more tries to go 5 yards for the touchdown. And again, they put that big guy in the backfield. He's Jason Spray, 5'11", 245 senior in the backfield, but counts, rolls out to his right. Lebanon's got a hand on him, and he fires. They hit him just as he throws the football. He had a man wide open into the end zone, and the pass rush did the pass defense that time as they hit Counts, and he throws it into the ground, and they'll bring on the field goal team.
Spurlock and Wilson with good pressure as they fake the power play off tackle. Counts kept it on a bootleg and incomplete as we got good pressure on the quarterback. John, you take the call of this field goal attempt.
All right, Tommy. Gene Cabarello in to attempt the point after. Once again, John Todd will handle the long snap from center. The snap is called for. It's back. The placement is down. The kick is up. It's high, and it's long enough. The signal from the official, it's wide right. So the Blue Devils have held, and that's big. We only got to score 1 time to tie this thing up. 8:13 to go in the third quarter.
Hello, I'm Megan Davis, a senior varsity football cheerleader. We are here with Jody Alls of Rochelle McCullough Alls. We'd like to thank you for your support and present to you this Blue Devil souvenir.
Thank you. The law firm of Rochelle McCullough Alls is happy again to be a sponsor of the Lebanon Blue Devil football and cheerleading squad.
Go Big Blue!
Devils, 1st and 10, Lebanon at their own 20. Pitt wants to throw. Fires, and it is incomplete, but a flag is down.
We moved on our side over here. Our tight end kind of hinched.
Well, I'm glad it was a move instead of a hold, because I was afraid holding was coming up right there. And you're right, John. Good eye down there, because you picked that one up. And we'll take a 5-yarder here rather than a 10 anytime.
John, awfully comfortable down there with that portable chair you bring with you. Finally able to relax a little on the sideline.
Well, it's the cold conditions, Tommy. You know, if you can sit down and try to stay huddled up, keep your body temperature all in one place, and the wind doesn't hit you near as brisk down here.
Outdoorsman, John Bryan.
The great white hunter. Handoff up the middle again, a flag in Lebanon's backfield, and I think the ball may have come loose again, but hold on and let's see what is going to be called here. Again, Lebanon with an illegal shift, and there's that other 5 yards we didn't get on that hold a moment ago. That'll put it back to the 10, where it'll bring up a 1st down and 20 for Lebanon. But they're saying decline the penalty across the way.
John, did one of our backs kind of move a little prior to the snap?
That flag came from the white hat, Bob Gideon, back there, and that's what that was, Tommy. We had another flinch in the backfield, and that's going to cost us, would have cost us 5 had they taken the penalty, but they've declined it.
And it'll bring up a 2nd down and 15 now.